I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
Yeah. Here am I. Here I am. Eating on these chicken wings, right? Eating on these chicken wings right here. Let me talk about this, right? Now, I find it very funny, and forgive me if I'm eating though. If you hear some smacking sound, that's just me eating these wings. These wings are good, but so Tommy came up on that panel, talk about the black woman, the black women, showing his ass, and Sharon sit there and agree with uh and well, I don't know what to tell y'all. I agree with you, Tommy. And then what's so funny about this shit? Now I'm on the panel, and yes, Big J was on the panel, and I'm glad I was there at front row seats watching that. Have front row seats to this. What's going on, Stanley Cross? I had front row seats to all that foolishness. And Tommy came on that panel. Now, first of all, we talking about, my homeboy Alba, Alba from Alba and Preach, talking about his girlfriend and all that, though, right? And I was going to say something, too. And I said this, you know what, Sharon, you kind of gloating over this issue about Alba, because I was angling on that shit. Because I see what's going on. I see what's going on. With Alba out the way, um, I know this is kind of disrespectful, Femi, but Kevin Samuels passed away on Cinco de Mayo of 2022. Yes, he passed away on Cinco de Mayo. And it's ironic that it was a Mexican American woman celebrating Cinco de Mayo as he closed his eyes for the last time. So, yeah. So, but now you're talking about Kevin. But anyway, I don't disrespect the dead, but I just had to put this up here because I was on the panel. And you know what? Let me change this. Yeah, I don't do this to dead folks. Sorry, I don't do this to dead people. But so Tommy showed up on Sharon, and the whole issue about Alba and everything else. So I snuck in with the Kevin Samuels avatar, because it seemed to me though he was kind of gloating about the whole, what the issue Alba was doing, going Drew. So I changed my avatar, my name, call myself Cinco de Mayo's Revenge. I stuck up in there, right? Stuck up on that panel and was talking, right? And then here we come. Tommy's name. Tommy's name. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Lawrence. I appreciate it. And Tommy's name was mentioned. Well, if this happened to Tommy, you know, he would have got dragged. I think it was Keon and Verbal was going back and forth about it. And here we come. You know, you say his name like Candyman, he'll show up. Notice Tommy will not show up on my channel, and there is a reason why he won't show up over here. See, Tommy put his foot in his mouth when he talk about black women need to be protected and blah 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 blah. And I said, whoa. Soon as I'm about to bring up the topic of the pound cake song, I'm about to bring the pound cake song, right? Pound cake song, right? So Tommy Sotomayor made the whole pound cake rant. Years ago when about whooping a black woman's ass. Well, I was about to go in on this, right? Oh, I was muted. Well, Big J, I'm gonna let you talk in a minute, Big J. 10 minutes pass. I unmute myself trying to bring up that pound cake song. Well, Tommy, how can you say about value when you talk about beating black women up? No, I didn't have a chance to say anything. I got muted again. I said, "Oh, here we go. We had 40 minutes of the love fest, you know, between Sharon and Tommy Sotomayor." I laughed at the shit, even though Sharon's a bitch ass nigga, and that's why people have a problem with him. I keep trying to tell people this is the reason why people got a problem with his ass. And then, you know, we talking about that shit, and then, old girl, PHDIVA got to show her ass up, so she got to show her ass. And I'm like what Davey said in that chat room was correct. Every time PHDIVA show up, people stop watching. It is a fact. But dumbass can't see it for himself. So I'm gonna let him implode on that shit. So I left. Well, I ain't just left. I cussed PHDIVA ass out because y'all need to start asking PHDIVA questions. Right. People are getting tired of her ass. Lawrence. People really getting tired of PHDIVA. Oh, I like how Tommy left though. Yeah. I even though I can't stand Tommy, but I like how Tommy left. I like how Tommy went ahead and ghosted out. I like that shit. You know, I don't blame Tommy for leaving either. But the thing is, if men is supposed to check men and women is supposed to check women, why is PhDs allowed not to be checked? Why y'all giving PhD all that room to do all that crazy shit? But the fact that Sharon was scratch that. That's not his name. Let's call him Sherry. Okay, his new name is Sherry, right? So Sherry over there, Sherry Bracey. is giving Sharon, is giving Tommy so much attention. All right. So much attention. And that's why I asked the question. That's why I asked a question. Now, we all are working class people, right? Now, I work at night. I should be in bed though. I should be in bed, but something about I had to stay up. I had to stay up because what's going on. I might go to bed after this. How come a person who has a PhD is on a show from 6 in the morning to almost, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the afternoon? 5 days a week, and you supposed to have a PhD? See, I went in and asked her that question. I really did. I asked her that question. Wait a minute. So I asked PhD, wait a minute. You're here 5 days a week, a work week, normally about 6 hours, 6, 7, 8 hours a day, but you got a PhD. That let me know right there she don't have no PhD. She don't have no fucking ass degree. PhD don't have no fucking degree. I don't know why y'all don't call that shit out for what it is. Why don't y'all call out why PhD? See, and it's the same way like I asked Cynthia G. I asked Cynthia G the same question, and I don't know why black men in this space. If y'all really want to destroy Cynthia G, you have to ask the right questions. Y'all gotta start asking the right questions. Who cares about Robert Perkins or the bullet bag comment? All that little stupid ass arguments like a lot of you Negroes keep on saying. No, ask the real questions. You have a psychology degree, huh, Cynthia? Who have you helped with this degree? Same with like what I asked PhDIVA. How you working 5 days a week and you have a PhD? Y'all never asked the real questions because she has no answers for that. But to sit there and say put out insults. Y'all need to start asking that question. PhD, what degree do you do? What major and what minor when you was in university on trying to get your bachelor's degree, and tell us what degree you have as a doctorate. Y'all gotta start asking questions. I mean, actual real questions, because she can't answer for them. I'm being serious. Y'all gotta start asking the real questions and stop pressing around the other dumb shit. Now we know PhD was a bigot, right? Here is my thing. Now we already know PhD hates white people or hates black men who has white wives and shit. Because I seen her going after Glacier. Glacier is a black woman, and I might want to holler at her in a minute. So I went to Glacier's video channel, and Glacier is one of them type of black women who's upper middle class, upper class. She talks quote unquote white. Reminds me of my girlfriend at the time. Curious. She used to be on YouTube. Anyway, the thing is, right? So Glacier is talking, and she's talking about, you got that white woman on your channel. That let me know what type of woman she is, because I'm talking about PhDIVA, because PhDIVA, if you have a PhD, you be working at a white institution. For the most part, they wouldn't allow you to, allow you to say dumb shit you say on Sharon's panel all the 5 days a week, because they're gonna find that shit out. So let me know she does not have having a degree in anything, because one, you say a lot of bullshit, and then two, you say this bullshit 5 days a week for 6-7 hours a work week, and that's not even including the shit she be on at night times on that other panel, on the other channel whose name I'm not gonna mention. But let me talk about something else too, though, because I think that, I know people talking about ABBA in loneliness. I don't think women really understand men, right? And women don't really understand what. See, men are a lot more complex than what is advertised, right? And I was trying to tell this to Candy Cane, but I know my time is short. But there is a reason why ABBA did that. He did what he did. It's loneliness. Because I went through the same shit. Well, not that though. Not the whole pregnancy shit, but the whole you fall in love with a woman too soon. All right, fall in love with a woman too damn soon and shit, and it burns you. It's not about sex or lust. No. I'm sure ABBA can get any woman he wants, right? He's up there in Canada, so I think he's in Toronto. So I'm assuming he can get any woman, right? That's not the point. The point is that man is in love, and she fucked him over. Okay, she fucked him over. She screwed him over. All right, and he's trying to he's trying to put he's trying to put out the fire out, and he's trying to stabilize. He's trying to stabilize things. He's trying to stabilize what what's going on. But it's not working because of well, you know what? The jury's still out on that. The jury's still out on that part. But the thing is, he wanted the baby. All right, the man wanted the baby because he said he doesn't have any sperm. Now I don't know why though he put it out there for everybody to hear, but I empathize with him because he wants a family, and she was playing with his head. I'm gonna get a quote unquote deletion, and he's kind of like, well, make up your mind if you want the baby or not, because I want the baby, right? And his mind, he want the baby, and she went ahead and we don't know what happens. So I'm assuming that he wants a family, and he said it. He said he wants a family. You know, and somebody at his age, right? Yeah, a lot of men at that certain age gonna say, well, they're thinking about family and such, because you know we're at a certain age we're thinking, well, I'm mortal, right? I'm mortal. I won't be here, you know. I'm gonna die soon. I'm gonna die, So a lot of us had this instinct or the wanting rather to have children, and a family, right? And you know, and I see that in his eyes because guess what? I feel it too, and I wish him, I wish Abba the best. All right, I wish him the best. Um, but some of us just walk away. Um, some of us just walk away. There's some men out here because of how the dating pool is and how um well the dating pool and how uh they're not getting um the responses that um so a lot of men just say no. Um they kind of give up on the idea. So um yeah, so I empathize with Alba and what he wanted. We all do. I mean, well, I do. I'm speaking for myself. Fuck y'all. Um, at one point, I did. You know, and it go back to what Glazer said later on that some men are disposable. Some of us are disposable, are treated as disposable items, and and those of us who are quote unquote disposable, we need to uh, teach ourselves to stop giving a fuck, and that's what Abba needs to do. He needs to stop giving a fuck. I know it's hard and everything, but he needs to teach himself to stop giving a fuck. Because I know it's going to eat his ass up, and I know he's going to hear these comments and from the manosphere and all that, right? And I'm gonna tell you why I'm against the manosphere. Uh, why I'm against the manosphere, because it takes men who are disposable in society, and it radicalized these men to a point where um uh they'll be more hostile to women in general. And then also I'm against the manosphere because it will because what is put out is harmful to boys and girls. That's why I'm against it. That's why I think that needs to be eradicated. But having said that, I know that the blue pill simps will come on here and try to drag Abba. Talking about, man, he's a failure now. He's red pill. No, he's not red pill. You don't know what fucking real pill is. So, hold on, let me see who said something in the chat room. So he said, "I don't want no more children. However, I know there's a chance my shoulder can get pregnant. You know." No, Shicey Bomb. You are all over the place. Last night you was up in the kitchen. The same night you was up in the bathroom. You left the lights on in the house. You know what were you was all over the place in the house. What are you on anyway? Where we at? Where we at, y'all? Where we at? So I don't know. It's not lust. When it comes to Alba, it's loneliness. For somebody like him, it's loneliness. You can't just. I mean, if you was there for sex and you up in Toronto or Ontario or in a major city, you'll find yourself another woman. No, he fell in love with that woman, and it's not always about sex. It's about vibe. It's a certain vibe that certain women, unknowingly, give out, and it's that certain vibe that makes men just like, wait, whoa. I gotta have this. I can't let this go. You know, it's something similar to be what my nemesis B just said. Now, there's one thing B just said that I agree with. Yes, the master teacher, who some of you lame brains call. B just is right about one thing. That 92 octane. You see, Abba had this woman, whoever she is. I don't care if she's homeless or whatever. She got that 92 octane for him, and a 92 octane is a how can I say it? It's an attraction that's so powerful, right? And that's why he blocked her, then he didn't block her, and then he unblocked her, and then he had relations with this. Who's homeless? Abba's girlfriend. I'm talking about what happened at Abba last night. Yeah, man. Homegirl put all his shit out. So apparently she was homeless, and now she claimed though she had the baby. She was pregnant, and then she said she wanted to go have that procedure done. All of that. So the man said he want the baby. The man said he want the baby. He pleaded that woman, don't get. I want that baby. And then now all of a sudden he said, fuck it. So, like I said, I do empathize, and I do have sympathy for him. All right. You know, I'm assuming where he's at. You know, it's Toronto. I'm thinking it's Toronto where he's at. There is, you know, there is not that many black people in Canada, and and because you are limited by your choices, and then some woman came up to him, and he, you know, what I'm saying is, right, if you grew if most of y'all are most of y'all live among black people, right? Most of y'all in this space say I don't. So when there's finally a woman approaching you, and then you're so I think he fell in love, and then, you know, and then she was problematic at the same time, and, you know, I don't know. I feel sorry for him. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all I feel sorry for the man. You know, um, uh, how how am I? Actually, though, he was happy about it. Big J such a misogynist. Well, if I was such a misogynist, how come I let you in and slept on my satins and my silk? No, that see, you're lying. That's a lie, Shicey Bob. That's a lie. He said he's pro-choice and he want to keep the child because he didn't have enough sperm. See, you always fall for Shicey's distractions. Where is the video at? Hold on. I'm not gonna be here very long, so let me go ahead and let me go ahead and find it for you. Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, here it is. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just got it. I just had it. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me do this. It's called Surviving ABBA. Let me go ahead and yeah, I'll put that in the chat room for y'all. Um, ABBA and Preach channel, Queen. I just put the. Wait a minute, it's not showing on my YouTube. Hold on. I just put the link in the chat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. On his own channel. Yes. It's called Surviving ABBA. Yeah. She also put out a video out that made him respond to it, and when she put out his business out and shit. So, bro, like I said, I sympathize with him. Oh, you want her video? Okay, hold on. Let me try to find her video because it's kind of hard to find. Hold on. Where's her video at? I forgot her girl his girlfriend's name. My pregnancy with Alba. Yeah. Niggas going in now on Alba now. Niggas going in on Alba. That Asian girl's got his ass on a binder, man. I'm trying to find it now. She went ahead and fucked. She said she gonna fuck everybody until she get what she want. Where is it at? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this real quick. Okay, I got it. Real quick. Damn. Yeah, the girlfriend video is right here. Oh, you got it? Okay, you got it. Okay, thank you, V-Dub. Thank you, V-Dub. You beat me to it. I was trying to find her name. We're going Mike V. So, and some of y'all trying to compare this to what's his name? Fresh and Fit, the Walter. Well, Walter tried to have the kid deleted. He's trying to keep the baby. You know, what's the hell going with Big J? Huh? What's going on? What you talking about? I'm buffering. I don't know. Queen. I don't know, Queen. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here, and yeah, I'm gonna get off of here, and cause I'm going to sleep. Shit, fuck it. I'm going to sleep. I feel good cussing out PHDIVA ass out. I feel good. Okay, it's clear. You can't talk about the manager no more when you're one of them. No, it's clear. Okay. But what is she talking about? No, I haven't. No, I had to cuss out PHDIVA ass out. Because like she won't answer the question. You've been up 5 days a week on work week, and you have a PhD. You ain't got no fucking degree. Yes. V-Dub told it happened a few hours. What an hour ago? Happened like an hour ago. Yeah, on Sharon's channel. I sure them did. Yeah. I snuck in there, and then Tommy had to show up. Is she a woman? You know what, Shicey Mom, you're right. We need to start asking that question. Is she really a woman? Is she really a woman? That should be the next quick question I should ask. Is she a woman? So For being rude. That's why. Because they asked him for being rude and shit. Because like too many people have problem with her today. So keep your mouth off of folks. But anyway. Yeah. It's Cinco de Mayo's revenge. Cinco de Mayo's revenge, and you know. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I should change this. You know, let me see where I want to change it to. No, the green do. The green would do. Yeah. So, yeah. Cinco de Mayo revenge. Yeah. hmm Yeah, I got nothing to talk about, y'all. Cause you ran up there because when you see Crispy. Because Crispy was saying stupid shit. That's why. I said, wait a minute. Hold on. I know Crispy's not here. I saw him in that chat room. I said, oh shit. I saw Crispy. I said, you know what? Crispy talking shit in that chat room. So I went over there when he popped up. I said, you know what? Let me pop my ass up in this panel and be quiet. While Crispy was in the chat room. Crispy finally got up on that panel. And y'all, and this bitch ass nigga could not let me go at Crispy. And he had this love affair. Sherry, that's Sharon's new name. That's Sharon's new name is Sherry. Sherry kept gloating and like, nigga, bruh, you struck over Tommy. Hell no. Hell no. That's why people need to start asking what is her what did she major in? What did she minor in? What was her fucking degree? You know. So but I'm glad though I'm glad that Glacier is putting her foot up PHDIVA's ass though. In fact, I just subbed to Glacier's channel, so you know on that level. So let me stop smacking. I know y'all didn't want to hear me smack and shit because I'm eating on these wings. So anyway, now I'm gonna take my black ass. You should be listening. Well, I'm eating some wings. Wings. Eating me some wings. Some wings and some ranch. I'm eating me some wings. So, I might want to do a live stream on loneliness, right? What a flavor. hot, hot ass wings, hot wings, yeah. But I would like to talk about loneliness. I think that you know the candy cane's point and the verbal's point. I don't think women understand male loneliness. Um, and because men we have to pursue. Well, most of us have to pursue, right? And I don't want to say this because it's going to sound bad. Some of us just walked away, right? Some men just happen to walk away and say fuck it. Um, when someone's reached a certain age, we just shrug our shoulders, say fuck it, and I don't think candy cane or verbal. Well, verbal kind of understood, but it's really I don't think y'all really understand male loneliness and how the process and the emotions that goes up in it because some men are checking out. All right, even I had checked the fuck out. Right, I checked out. I said fuck it. What's the fucking point? You reach a certain age, fuck it. Um, because I think you should, Queen, because you have a son. All right, and then we're having self deletions. We have an uptick of self deletion. So I mean, I think people. It, I think though, if y'all are asking the question, I think you should hear what men, what with some men. I said some. With some men are, and it's not about sex. Because Abba is not talking about sex, and people keep making it about sex. He's not. Alba is talking about loneliness. That man's lonely, okay? And he actually desired a kid, and then she did this shit, did this shit to him. So, um, uh, so, so yeah. I mean, but anyway, trying to explain it to y'all, it's not. That's why I really don't. I shut down in that conversation because nobody's going to understand, right, on that level. So what's the point of talking? So me, on the other hand, I'd say fuck it, and you got I for one got other shit to do. So you know so well, I mean, Abba should have got himself an Ethiopian woman if he wanted kids in the family. But okay, granted, Gen Z, granted. The thing is, he's at a place where there's no people like him, and since she showed up and gave him the attention that he thought he deserved, no, that he wanted, I should say. I don't know why I said deserve. I meant to say what he wanted. Um, he got pulled in, and she fucked him over. Right? She really fucked him over on that shit. You know. So um, so it has nothing to do with no sex or You know, it had something to do with loneliness. And she provided him the promise of a family. You know, right? She provided him the promise of family, and he got sucked into that. So, uh, what's going? Hey, Keon, Sharon's a bitch ass nigga though. Sherry, no, Sherry's a bitch ass nigga, and what he did to you was a bitch ass shit though. And you know, I'm glad everybody's calling that shit out though. I'm glad people are calling it out for what it is. You know, yeah, exactly. I listen, Vita. I felt for him. I really do. I felt for him. You know, and the thing is though, and I'm gonna tell you why I felt for him because I experienced the similar situation. Okay, I felt the same situation. We're not talking about that, Queen. We're not talking about men or women are we supposed to be entitled to women. That's not even the conversation. That's a wholly different conversation. We're not talking about women should be entitled. We are entitled to women. That's not the conversation. The conversation is about a man got with a woman. She used the shit out of his ass and dangled the shit, dangled the promise of a baby in front of him and used him. That's what we are talking. That's what we're talking about. We ain't talking about we're just entitled to women. Nobody ain't entitled to that shit. No, it's not, Queen. Sorry, no, it's not because we're not talking about who's entitled. We're talking about something completely different than entitlement. So, yeah, I said male loneliness, but we're talking, yeah, but you're talking about sex. Alba's issue is deeper than sex. It's not sex has nothing to do with Alba's issue. I know. Yeah, I know. The point is, she dangled the baby in front of him. He wanted a family. Hold on. Who the hell? Clear all that shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Hold on. Who the fuck text? I don't care about that shit. You mean hold on? Let me get back on this live stream. Uh. Oh, okay. But Keon, he's mad okay, Keon. If you listen to the first part, he said, "I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I want the kid." Then she said, "Maybe, could be." He's like, "Okay, well, I'm fine if you got the abortion," but then she kept changing his mind. Well, if you're going to do a procedure, right? Uh, uh, uh. So if he has a shot of so You know what? You know what? I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it no more. Y'all just shit like this, things like this. It makes me shut down. I really, people don't want to understand it. Um. I shut down conversations like this because like some people really don't want to understand the point. The issue is she keep changing her mind about having the procedure, and because she kept changing her mind, he was getting frustrated, and that's why he ended up being, you know, so that's why he ended up saying fuck it. So so yeah, I sympathize with him. You know, it was sad to watch. It was hard for me to watch that shit. Did I say though he was entitled to the baby? I said no. She was saying let's do it, and then she kept changing her mind as the process was going on. You don't tell a man, okay, I'm willing to have the baby, and then the next minute you saying you're gonna have the abortion, and then the next minute you said you're gonna have the baby, then the next minute you said the opposite. Because if some woman came to me and say, hey, I'm having your baby, that's gonna give me the opportunity to buy supplies, buy a crib, have some things left over for some diapers and have some milk formula stored up somewhere. I would have had some, that would give me enough time. Okay, if she comes to me saying, "Oh, I'm a month pregnant," that's gonna give me 8 months to me to build some shit up for her and that child. So you keep going back and forth, talking about I'm gonna keep it and I'm not gonna keep it, and I'm gonna keep it, then I'm not gonna keep it. Well, you messing his ass up. You messing me up. And you all emotional because you about to be a father and shit. You messing him up on that deal. So I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. Y'all just you know. Did he marry her? No, he did not. What difference does it make? The man was going to the man said he's going to take care of it. About two cribs, them shit stay in the man. Like okay, like me, right? Uh, hell, Vito, I still got shit in the fucking man. I'm just saying. I got some shit saved from the nieces and nephews in case I get, you know, I still got a crib in the closet when I had my niece and nephew around, just in case something happens. You know, you know. So I'm just saying. It feel bad and everything, and I feel sorry for him like that because you know. So I feel bad for him. So Anyway, it seems like everything's turned upside down this year. So, um, oh yeah. So, but at the say, if you watch the video, Queen, he said he will be cool with that. He said he would be cool with that. When she start turning right back around and say, I'm going to keep it, then he agreed. But if you keep changing your mind week in and week out, I mean, what's the point? I mean, what's the point? That's why I said, what difference does it make at that point? So, for abortions, she got four of them. You know, I'm going to have to watch her side of it because I just noticed it was because that video was hard to find. So yeah, um, so yeah, um, right. Oh yeah, she made appointments 4 times. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Keek. No. It wasn't for abortions. It was for appointments. Because I was thinking, wait, for abortions? He didn't say that. He said, oh, for appointments to have one. She can't cancel. So right. For abortion, one baby is crazy. Yeah. That's yeah. She kept scheduling it off and all that stuff. Yeah. So no for appointments to have the procedure, and she keep canceling it. Because when you said for abortion, I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on, let me scroll up and let me see what V Dub said. Let me scroll up and see what V Dub said. No, it was for um appointments. She scheduled it 4 times. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. V Dub said I've gone through 4 abortions in my life. It's hard to deal with. Okay. You talking to V? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Never mind. Never mind. I thought y'all, yeah. No, read women for procedures. if you mean what I wrote, no, read women for procedure. If you mean what I wrote, my ex-wife had two. Okay, okay. I hope we got that. I hope we got that. You said okay. I would have 7 kids. Okay. That means you're not safe. So yeah. This is depressing though. You know. Um, and then he said he still love her though. I just like, bruh. That man went on there and said he still love her though. I was just like, man, come on, man. She did this to you. You see how y'all he be ignoring me? Don't care what women think or feel, but we supposed to care about male loneliness. I didn't. You know what, Queen. Mela said it sounds like a ratchet situation. you you got that right. That's an understatement. Condoms are cheaper. Yeah, it is. But you know what else is cheaper? Let me tell you what else is cheaper. Don't have sex. That's cheaper. Okay. And I was on a panel on DJ Witch Doctor's channel, and I told Sir Ism, because Sir Ism, like, he always talks about sex all the fucking time, right? You need to bust a nut, nigga. I don't. The problem with y'all is y'all don't have no discipline. Niggas don't have no discipline. So when I told them niggas, and I shouldn't tell them this because I was talking to Jay Prince. Right? And I told Jay Prince, I'm more disciplined than you, right? Than him. And he asked me a question. When the last time you did woo woo woo? I gave him a number, right? And I just gave him any old number, and niggas is like, how is that possible? And I'm like, niggas, do y'all know there's a thing called discipline? You know, there's other shit to do except for, the over sexualization of black society is very is telling. So because a man says he's abstaining, he's not getting up in that shit. Is frowned upon, as if there's something wrong. Well, it's called discipline, Jay Prince. It's discipline, Sir Ism. You two niggas, I was sitting on the panel with them, and they still try to rag me on about, well, BJ, you had this since this. But who here playing child support? Not me. Who in here have baby mama problems? It surely ain't me, but you niggas are. You niggas are deep in alimony court, child support, domestic violence, all that shit you niggas have been in. Here is y'all get on the panel, try to chastise me because I ain't getting no pussy. Nigga, it's called discipline. Sex isn't the end all be all the shit. You know? And then Jay Prince gonna say something stupid, saying, well, nigga, you are a useless ass nigga. You know, I find this funny though. I find this funny that the women in this space view me as worthless, and the niggas in this space view me as worthless too. That's some funny ass shit right there. I'm worthless on both sides. I'm worthless on both sides because for one, for the men's side, because I had discipline, I'm one way. On the other side, oh Big J, you hate black women. So when Jay Prince and Sir Ism told me this bullshit, I just like, okay, niggas, but y'all the one having these problems. Not me, nigga. Not me. You know. Shiesty bum, the only damn thing you are entitled to, you want to talk about I'm entitled, you're not entitled to my silk and my satin sheets, okay? You are not entitled to my satin and silk, okay? So and you also feel entitled to that ship to those sheepskin boots. You're not entitled to that either, baby. You're not entitled to that. Okay? You're not entitled to that shit. So, but who said I was worthless? Ism and JP. Like whatever niggas, whatever, you know, whatever. So, um, so so anyway, I said enough. There's some things I said I shouldn't even be saying. You know, but like I said, I understand where Alba's coming from. I understand it. I understand it completely. You know, so uh, Mother's Day is coming, so I can get ready for that. So, but first, gotta go to work. I'm gonna take my black ass to bed. You know. Not really, Queen. Not really. Um, so, I just, so let me get out of here. Um, right now it's quiet. But it's gonna be some shit in a minute though. It's gonna be some shit, Lawrence. It's gonna be some shit in a minute. So uh, it might be some bad weather coming my way, but it's cloudy and shit. So yeah. So let me get off of here. So y'all be easy. Maybe next time I come on, it'd be a less depressing live stream. So, oh, it's the damn wings. I'm telling you. Anyway, let me get out of here. No, 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 no. I can't. I can't. I'm only gonna deal with it on limited discussions. I don't want to deal. I don't want to hold discussion on that shit. You know. So, um, yeah, I want to talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it, Queen. That's why I want to talk about it, but I don't think it's being received well. That's why I'm not gonna uh uh because when I talk about something like that, I'm talking to be wanting to be understood, and I'm not being understood. So I that's why I just don't um I don't travel down that road as much. So no, I said understood. Want to be understood. That's the point. It's not about you know. So um. But anyway, let me get off of here. Oh, oh yeah. It oh yeah. Let me say something too. Y'all need to leave me the fuck alone. Okay, Queen. I've been hearing y'all side forever. I've been hearing y'all side forever. Okay, so telling me I don't only want. No, no, I'm not being so selfish. No. My anger just picked the fuck up. So I'm gonna tell us to this one nigga, right? You realize, nigga, you fucked up? You come on my channel being fucking ass funky and shit in my fucking ass face, and you go on the other channel talk shit about me and shit. No. I've been stewing about this. I'm not being bipolar. It's just that this shit been stewing for the last 12 fucking hours, and it's just like, motherfucker. I I swear to God, you niggas are stupid. I'm not being bipolar. This shit's been in the back of my head, and it's just coming to the front. All right, because I've been trying to hold this shit in. I've been trying to hold in this anger in. Right. I'm getting really tired of some of you niggas who's smiling in my fucking face, and then y'all go to a woman's channel to talk shit. You got caught, nigga. You got caught. I remember 3 months ago. Let's talk about 3 months ago. Oh, Big J because somebody on that other channel, whose name I'm not going to mention, said Big J puts white women over black women. That live stream. You brought your ass to talk to her because my name is in the title of the live stream. You decided to bring your ass to her channel to talk shit about me, but then you over here talking, bruh. That's why I called you a peacocking ass nigga, though. You peacock in front of these women, and that's all you good for is peacocking. Now you got caught trying to talk shit about me on somebody else's platform. Now I saw that one back in March. I saw that back in March. I wasn't saying shit. That's what I'm saying, V-Dub. See, V-Dub. That's what I'm saying, V-Dub. She don't know shit. I'm gonna talk about that shit too. Stop acting like this particular person knows everything. That person don't know shit. That person's in the dark as everybody else. Bruh. Tommy was trying to run. Tommy was trying to run from me. Tommy talking about he don't know you. Bro, that's what I'm saying. The nigga know who I am. Tommy was trying to run. Tommy was running. He ran and hid behind Sharon. That shit, cause I'm about to light Tommy ass up. Tommy was about to get his ass lit the fuck up. The nigga gonna talk about morals. I said, nigga, okay, nigga, but why was you in HEB? Yeah, I'm about to go here with this shit. How come you was in HEB looking at Caramel Kitten? The HEB where on the east side of San Antonio. See, I know where Caramel Kitten be twerking at. Oh yes. Tommy came at me. Undressed and took a shower roasting me. Yeah, twerking. Homegirl was twerking at a grocery store, and he talking about, well, women, we got to establish morals. He was telling this shit to Sharon. I'm sitting there like, well, Tommy, you got with Caramel Kitten. You talk all that shit about Caramel Kitten. Caramel Kitten is a real 4, and she's twerking. Bro, what about that shit? And I was going to bring up the other shit about, him pulling that gun out on that woman in Dallas. I was going to bring that up. But Sharon got up in the way of that old shit. Sharon, no, I'm sorry. His name's not Sharon. His name is Sherry, right? Sherry Bracey got up in the way of that shit. Yeah, I was like naming all types of names in the chat. Yeah, exactly. He was talking to you in the chat room. As soon as you brought the names up, he stopped talking. Yeah, he boosted Sharon's ego. Yeah. But I'm gonna say this too. Yeah, cause guess what? I brought up the pound cake song. I don't know what you talking about, Big J, about the pound cake. Man, Tommy did a song called the Pound Cake, like how you beat a black woman's ass. That's the pound cake song. Pound cake, pound cake. That is the Pound Cake song. He act like he didn't know what that was. Nigga, you the one who sang this shit. You know, and y'all and Sharon, no, I'm sorry, Sherry protected that nigga. That really, he put me on mute for 20 minutes because I was about to bring all of that bullshit up. How can you just you told Sharon about black women need to be protected, and then all of a sudden I brought the pound cake shit. I got it interrupted. Yeah, 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 yeah. Verbal brought Tommy's name up, and he showed up in Tom. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah. Verbal called up Tommy up though. That's how it happened. That's how it happened. But Tommy act like though he didn't remember that shit. Nigga, please. You on some bullshit, nigga. So, and I was gonna bring up the whole how can you talk about black women is this that and third, nigga? You fucking them, dude. You get on your fucking ass. What's it called? Your own OnlyFans, and you having sex with them. Make that make sense, Tommy. You talking about morals and shit. Other than that, though, I'm not interested about Sharon like that. Sharon's channel. I was just there. I was there because the album preach shit. Because I sensed the jealousy in Sharon about Alba, about Alba and preach. So that's right. That's right. Keon mentioned Tommy. Keon and Verbal was talking about Tommy. Yeah, yeah. That's right. That's right. That's right. Keon mentioned Tommy, and Verbal went back and forth with you, Keon. Yeah, yeah. That's how it happened. But I mean, anyway. Um, I was to say, just as you said, men are. Oh, who's you talking about? Yeah, it's deja vu. It's deja vu shit. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can get pinned against the wall. Huh? What? What is Queen talking about? Getting pinned against the wall? What is she? Is she saying? You know, I guess you know. Anyway, y'all. I might put this on private, man. I might put this on private, man. This is. I shouldn't let my anyway. Anyway, I shouldn't let that other issue pop up. You know. So hold on. I don't hate. I go live with the chick that has wigs and lashes. She be spitting. My TikTok be lit sometimes. Okay. So like what Shicey Bomb needs? Like you said, men are fake. Yeah. Mm. But I did say this though. You got more smoke for Tommy, and I told this to the PHDIVA, right? You got more smoke for for Tommy and for Afro Nerd, but you had no smoke for Ben and Grace. You got no smoke for the tropes. You know. Either way, I'm tired. Well, well, is she supposed to be pro-black, right? Hold on, whoa, hold on. She supposed to be Miss Pro-Black, right? She supposed to be defender of the black woman, right? Then how come her and Brownsville wasn't there? And you know who should have shown up at the live stream with Tommy is Taz. Taz should have shown up though. I wish Taz would have shown up, but I don't think Taz is coming back over there. I don't think Taz is coming back over there anytime soon because people are getting tired of Diva, of PH Divas. You know, a lot of people getting tired of PH Divas bullshit. You know, so get a life, Big J. She doesn't. No, shy smart. How about though you get a life? How about that shit? Because here's the thing, Shy Bomb, you stealing my satin and my silk sheets in my satin, in my velvet liquor bottle bag, and my whiskey bottle bag. Is in my Crown Royals, and you're taking my shit. So you might need to get a life because I want my velvet back. I want my velvet bags back. I want my satin. You know, I want my satin sheets, and I want my silk pillowcase back. You might want to get a, you know, if Diva speaks to your heart, you may have a broken heart. Man, if she speaks to your heart, no, I think though you don't have no fucking heart. That's what I think. I think if Diva speaks to your heart, I don't think that you have no heart. I think that heart turned black and withered away. All right, you don't have no heart. That heart is dead. It turned black. Shit. This ain't 1995. I'm glad it's not 1995. Shit. I don't want to experience the 90s. I don't want to experience the 90s again. Shit. Now, unless it's 1999 or, but 99 to 2000, yeah, I'll experience that shit. Maybe up to 2004. Between 1997 to 2004, yes, those were the best years of my life, right? But no, hell no. Go back to 95. Oh, fuck no. Fuck no. Um, I walk away like Tupac did when he left court. Black men ain't the only men. Okay, and okay, Shicey Bum, and what Have you ever seen the channel More to Life? Yeah. I think y'all care? You know. Quietly walks away. The video vixen days are over. Hold on. Let me see if I got some emails. Because I'm doing some more interviews. I ain't got no. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let's see here. Ooh, let's see what is going on. Don't worry. I'm going to drag his ass. Don't worry. I'm gonna dissect and deconstruct his ass. All right. I'm dragging him. Okay. I'm gonna drag him. It's coming. I changed my mind on that shit after I saw that what he did. The Tasha K. I heard that shit he said about Tasha K. I said no. I was gonna leave it alone, but no, I'm going to drag him. What the hell, Vic Damone talking about? What the fuck, YouTube? Well, Vic Damone. If you've been watching Vic Damone, I think that YouTube is demonetizing people's channels. Oof. You're not in Tanzania. Oof. We are already going to Paris. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just Shiesty. Whatever, Shiesty. Whatever. Shit. So, been to Paris years ago with a black African woman, but carry on. I'm under a white man's covering. Okay, but okay, Shiesty Bomb. But I want my silk sheets back. Okay. Never, I want my silk sheets back, okay? You want to talk about I'm under a white man's covering. Then I want my sheets back then. Damn it. It feels better on a white man's covering. Tell us how much you're gonna pay. Oof. You know what? Let me get out of here. I stayed on too long. I might put this on private. Y'all. This is yeah, I gotta put this on private. So it's I wasn't feeling right at in the middle of this live stream. So anyway, y'all be easy, and I'll talk to y'all later. I'm out. Oh, wait, stop. Y'all have a good one. I'm out.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.